In this video, I'm going to show you how we consistently double conversion rate for Shopify stores. Most stores are trying to fix their conversion rate by redesigning their product pages, landing pages, or running random A/B tests that simply don't move the needle. The real problem isn't in your design, it's in the fact that you don't understand your visitors deeply enough. And that's exactly what this video will fix. I'm Asmir from WeConvert, and we helped hundreds of Shopify brands recover over 50 million in additional revenue. Our clients include David Fogarty, Jordan Smith, Danny Buck, and many other 8- and 9-figure store owners. By the end of this video, you will know exactly where your store is leaking money and how to fix it right now using our CRO for conversion optimization framework. It's the same process behind every result that we achieve. Let's dive straight into the framework, starting with the first step, the who. Most Shopify owners think that they already understand and know their customers just because they checked analytics, visited heat maps, and session recordings. But that's not how those research methods work. Who is more about identifying your real visitors in terms of their demographics. So identifying their intent and emotional drivers. And this is the foundation of the entire CRO framework. Because if you get this part wrong, everything else will collapse because you're simply not in resonance with your real visitors and everything feels gimmicky. This is our process behind identifying the real who. First, we analyze demographics and source data from your analytics. And goal here is to identify 3 main points. Who are people visiting your website, where they're coming from, and how they contribute to your bottom line. Once we know that one, we run on-site poll surveys asking people questions like, what brought you to the website today? Here is the goal here is to try to identify why did they come to your specific website at this moment. Were they trying to solve some problems? Did they saw an ad? What caught their attention to bring them here at this time? We also use post-purchase surveys to capture motivation, to try to understand why they bought from us and not from our competitors. And then finally, last and biggest step is to create the deep market research, try to understand market awareness, emotional triggers that your buyers may have. In other words, to create ideal customer profiles of your website. And goal here is just to try to create this emotional resonance with them using your product and your service. And fourth and final part of this process is to create data-based customer personas. And goal here is to pinpoint really what are the pain points and the emotional triggers of the people who are buying from us, so we can really tune down and create emotional resonance with them. Next examples, I'm going to show you how this one looks in our research documents. Okay, so here is the real world case study how the who process inside of our frameworks works. So we call it also knowing your audience. And goal here is to try to understand who are the people visiting your website and where they're coming from. How old are they? What is the demographics and share of males and females, and how do they contribute to your bottom line? What are their purchases and how we can improve? The final part is the customer avatar, where we try to identify what are their needs, what are their pain points, behavior, struggles, most importantly, how to connect with your avatar. So in this case, we created 4 of different avatars, and each of them have very different pain points and needs and wants, and also how the way to connect with them is very different as well. And what you're seeing here is the result of 60 pages deep research that we do behind the scenes. Now that you know who are the people landing on your website, the next question is, where are they getting stuck and where exactly are you losing money? This part is usually broken down into 2 steps. First is a technical part where we do t-test analysis to try to see if there is correlation between lower conversion rate and slower loading times, and how in general is this loading speed of your pages. Also at this step, we are taking a look if there are any browser issues or responsiveness issues that may creep, usually in the less popular, less used browser, but still important, that are getting some traction. Second part, our funnel analysis, where we do step-by-step of funnel analysis and see where are the biggest drop-offs into your funnel. And when we identify them, then we analyze those pages using heat maps and sessions recording to see where are high drop-off areas and if where are there repeated patterns. Now let's take a look how the second part looks in a real world example. So here on the screen we have a section where is the website losing money. And first, we check if there's correlation between page loading time and how high bounce rates, which are usually indicators of slow loading times. And we see here that while a benchmark of loading time is 2 seconds, we see that on mobile and the desktop, this website is loading 10 and 9 seconds. And also in the more detailed report, we see that the website that has the most traffic are the slowest one, which is having the highest impact. Yeah, and we try to estimate how much approximately is this costing the business. And we see here that these issues identified are costing the business 8% of the monthly revenue, or $70,000 per month. And second part is where the visitors are dropping off, which is funnel analysis, where we try to identify where are the sticking point, where are the bottlenecks, and where people are dropping off of the website. Now that we know who are the people visiting our website and where are they struggling, it's time to understand why they're struggling and why they're not buying. Okay, now let's hop on the third step of the framework, which is the why. And we try to understand what are the reasons behind people not buying. And in this step, we are collecting mainly what we call qualitative data, or voice of the customers. So we are running a lot of on-site surveys or post-purchase surveys to try to understand users' behavior. We analyze the reviews to try to understand what are good things about the product and what are objections. We run user testing to observe if there's confusion in the real time, how people are perceiving the website, and is there any friction points. And also we perform heuristic analysis, which is basically website walkthrough, where we walk through your website using the checklists with the 5 different dimensions, which is value, friction point, motivation. And also finally we perform heuristic analysis, where we scan your website for trust and clarity issues. Okay, now let's take a look how our heuristic frameworks looks like. Essentially, we are analyzing the website, try to understand if there is a real value of the website, if the website communicates trust, clarity, motivation, and if there are any friction points on the website. And these things help us narrow down where our focus should be, which of these buckets should we start optimizing first. Okay, and as you can see on the example on the screen, for this business, we identified that the friction is extremely high at 70% and clarity is really low at 49%. And these two buckets should be priority for our optimization effort. Before we move on to the final step, we put together a free Shopify CRO audit checklist. It follows the same 4 steps that we are seeing in this video, and it should help you tremendously improve conversion rate on your website. We used to sold this for $200 and we sold it in over 1,000 copies. And now you can download it for free below and use it as you watch. So by the time we finish this video, you will already know exactly where your store is leaking money and how to fix it. Okay, now let's move to the last step of our CRO framework, which is answering the question of what. What actions can we take to really boost your conversion rates and revenue? And this is essentially taking everything that we identify during our research and putting it in the 2 different buckets. One is what we call the JDI, or just do it buckets, with quick, obvious fixes and low-hanging fruit, which are no-brainer. Essentially the things that we just fix on the fly and we are 100% that will improve user experience and boost your conversion rate. And second part is A/B testing roadmap and running A/B tests, where we test the biggest levers that we identify and run A/B tests to confirm that they will actually boost your conversion rates, and we will get learnings from them that we apply throughout your entire ecosystem, not just the website, but also running ads, your other funnels, email marketing, and everything. And by this, we are making sure that the knowledge that we find during the conversion optimization process is spread across your entire business and contributes to its growth. When you do conversion optimization our way, these are the results that you can expect. You can expect your conversion rate grow from 30% to 120%, your add to cart 100%, and overall revenue up to the 70 or 80%. So in short, you can expect that you will identify things that will be the needle mover for your business and will drive your growth in the right direction. And if you want our team to run the full conversion optimization audit for you, there is a link in the description below to book a free strategy call, where we will hop on the call and discuss if we are the right fit to work together. See you in the next video. Cheers.